Hi, Rebecca Martirani here, Queen of Help. I'm very quickly going to show you my 3 top tips on hand hygiene, which is so important, especially if you've got helpers, maids or nannies in your home, and even more so if you've got children in the home as well. So tip number 1 is having hand hygiene equipment, soap in your kitchen. We spend all our time in the kitchen in our homes, I'm sure you do as well, and it's really important to be able to wash our hands anytime we want and as frequently as we want, so before meal prep time, before eating. The second tip is using warm water, and the reason we need to use warm water is because it breaks down the oils on our skin and that helps remove any of the nasty bugs that might be on there. The third tip is the shape of our hand. So when we wash our hands, I'm going to demonstrate in just a second, this area of the palm here is the most missed area of our hand, and what happens is that gets missed and we actually walk around with a lot of bugs on our hand, and a lot of the food that we eat and the things that we touch have those harmful bugs then transferred onto them. So we want to really make sure that we have a great technique to get that part of the hand clean. So best way is for me to just show you exactly how to do it. It does take about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and something that you can teach your helper or your kids, and something that they'll remember forever if you just go over it with them a few times. So first things first, warm water, and we always wet the hands first. 1 squirt of soap is all we need, and then we just lather up on the palms. We interlink our fingers and take one hand over the other with the hand still interlinked. After that, the next step is just to go up over the thumb and make sure we get that whole area in between the thumb and the index finger. The second last step is to make sure we get this inner palm area, and we're going to use the fingernails to do that. So we bunch up our fingernails and we almost sort of scratch around in the center of the palm and then do the other side as well. And this is really effective because it gets underneath the fingernails as well, and you can imagine how many bugs and things can be caught underneath the fingernails. Very last step is to do the wrist area, making sure that's all on, and then we rinse off again with warm water. Just making sure all that soap is off, and any potential bugs on there as well will be washed away down the sink. Shake off, and then last thing to do is to use a hand towel. Now we always have a hand towel for hands only in the kitchen area, and we change that daily, and we don't mix up the kitchen towels or the tea towels with the hand towels. Really important to make sure that we're keeping everything nice and clean and hygienic. So I hope those 3 top tips were helpful, and you can pass that information on to your family and loved ones and the people that work for you in your home, and we'll see you in the next clip.